What's up? The Comic Coalition here, and I just got back from seeing a little movie called Ant-Man and the Wasp. I gotta say, I really enjoyed the movie. There's a lot of laughs. But I am somewhat underwhelmed. Um, don't get me wrong, nothing wrong with the movie at all. I can't. There's no flaws really in the movie. It's a fun movie. It's a fun movie, but I think coming off the heels of something like Black Panther and Infinity War, that something like Ant-Man the Wasp is kind of underwhelming. It was like, I don't really know how to explain it. But it's a good movie nonetheless. It's definitely a good movie. Um, I didn't like it as much as the first Ant-Man. I felt the villain was really weak, Ghost. I felt like it was whew, one of the weakest MCU villains yet. And MCU villains are pretty bad sometimes, so yeah, this is probably the weakest MCU villain yet, honestly. And that's saying a lot because MCU villains aren't that great. I honestly think there's a world where you could have wrote this whole entire story and not even had Ghost in the movie, and the movie could have still went along just fine without her even being included in the movie. And I'm not trying to hate on the character, but I'm just being honest, you know, but it is what it is. Um the Wasp though, man, where the villain lacked, like I said, the villain sucked to me, in my honest opinion, sorry. But the Wasp was awesome. Awesome. Like, she shot right up. Like, she's my favorite female character in the MCU already. I thought she was even cooler than Ant-Man. She got a lot of, like, she got more of the screen time than Ant-Man. Honestly, I think she did more action-wise. I think she did more than Ant-Man did. And it was just really interesting seeing her phase in and out of sizes, buzzing around, whooping ass. Like I said, probably the best female MCU superhero right now, in my opinion. And I was just about to say I can't wait to see what she does in Infinity War, but the end credit scene. Now let me go ahead and tell you, spoilers, spoilers, spoilers. This is a spoiler review. I did not start out the video and let you guys know that, but I haven't spoiled anything yet for you guys. But spoilers. I was just about to say I can't wait to see what the Wasp does in Infinity War, but if you stuck around and saw the end credit scene, she's dust. Ant-Man's lost in the quantum realm. This is a big deal. And one of the coolest little after credit scenes yet to tie into everything else that's going on. I'm really glad that we got that little tidbit at the end to tie in with Infinity War, since the rest of the movie does not tie into Infinity War at all. There is no references to anything Infinity War, although there is a lot of references to another war that is Civil War. They reference Civil War in the movie like 15 times. The overall plot of the movie, it wasn't a big story. It was a small little contained story, and I don't have a problem with that. I think that's where the MCU needs to go with certain characters, especially with the characters such as Ant-Man. But like I said, it's just somewhat underwhelming when it's coming off the heels of Infinity War and Black Panther. But I'm trying to think. Michael Pena, is that his name? I'm trying to think, is that the actor's name? Louise or whatever in the movie, his name. He was hilarious. He was even funnier in the first one for me when they gave him that truth serum that the guy kept refusing to admit was truth serum. That was like the funniest part in the movie. You know, some movies make you giggle. Some MCU movies, they have those funny parts where you smirk or you giggle on the inside. I audibly laughed in this movie a few times, which is always a good thing. Especially, I like my superhero movies funny sometimes, especially when it's characters like this that can't take itself too seriously. The use of ants in this movie I thought was really cool. Lawrence Fishburne in the movie was also a letdown. The fact that he was working with Ghost was okay. It was cool. It wasn't shocking to me, seeing as Lawrence Fishburne spoiled that in the media already. But I thought that at the end, When Ant-Man was giant and he was like getting the people off that boat, getting that little miniature building off that boat from that other guy. I thought that Lawrence Fishburne was going to come out there as Goliath, and we were going to have a, you know, like an Ant-Man, Giant Man, Goliath showdown. But we didn't get that, and that was a letdown for me. In fact, everything villain-wise in this movie was a letdown for me. The quantum realm looked cool, it looked trippy, it looked like an acid trip. I dig that. Overall, I'll give the movie probably like a solid 6 or a 7 out of 10. Um, I'm not sure where I would rank it up there in my MCU movies right now. It's not going to be high up there. I can go ahead and let you know that. But nevertheless, it's a good movie. It's an MCU movie. It pushed the story along. It served its little purpose. It didn't push the overall narrative too far, except for the little end credit scene. There is another post credit scene, but you don't really need to see that. I'm not really going to explain it to you. If you saw it, you saw it. It was funny. But yeah, the movie definitely has a lot of rewatch value just because it's not too serious and it doesn't take itself too serious. In fact, I don't think I took anything in the movie seriously at all, and that's a good thing at times, but also I guess a bad thing once you go into things that's supposed to be serious, like saving your wife who's been stuck in this realm for 30 years and stuff like that. But like I said, overall, a good movie. I'm not disappointed. I'm definitely not disappointed, just underwhelmed. And not underwhelmed in a bad way, like, oh, this movie could have been so much better, blah, blah, blah. Just underwhelmed because we're coming off of something as big as, like, literally the last few superhero movies we've seen. You gotta throw out Infinity War, Black Panther, and Justice League and stuff like that, Thor Ragnarok, and all those were big superhero movies, and this is just a small little movie, which I love and I enjoy that, but it's just like, you know, I don't know, meh, I guess. But like I said, I enjoyed it. Definitely, you should go see this movie if you haven't already. If you have, let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Be sure to give this video a thumbs up. Be sure to hit that subscribe button. As always, you have a good day, YouTube.